Either my dog is losing it or the email's wrong, but apparently my order from 3D Printing Canada is here, so let's go check on that. Hey guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? That's what's going on with me. Let's go see if the order's in and let Oreo out for a poop. Should be some PLA in a box and some hot ends. Hopefully some hot ends, because maybe I can get my 3D printer up tonight and we can print those swim baits off. Hey Potato, you got a poop? Oh, there's totally a box out there. Okay. So obviously Oreo sucks at being a dog because the delivery guy dropped off the box and Oreo didn't make a sound. But it's right here. So we'll wait for Oreo to finish his poopy and then we'll take that upstairs and crack into it. So yeah, I bought some of that PETG stuff, which apparently is better for thermals. It's just like ABS. Actually, they say it's stronger than ABS, which I'm all for that because let me tell you, PLA molds look great, sound like a good idea, but apparently not so much. Also, apparently PETG prints finer. Like, what am I looking for here? Like it prints like a smoother final copy. You also mind you have to run your hot end a lot freaking hotter, but hey man, it is what it is. So I guess tonight what we'll do, I don't know if I'm going fishing tonight. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. And if we step outside here, you can see, oh, I got the farts. It's pretty freaking overcasty out. And these damn dandelions, man, I just mowed and they just pop back up and flip you off. Like, they really don't want to stay dead. And we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. Probably not today, thunderstorms. I also need to go to Canadian Tire tonight. This time not to buy screws, because I got a lot of them. Do you gotta go poop? Or you go poop? Or was that you? That might have been you. You wanna go inside? Back inside? Come on. He just like stares at me. He's like half asleep right now. I don't think he slept last night. He's like yawning and stuff. He's such a wiener. This new mold that I made of the paddle tail, because I like to like pour 4 at a time, I figured instead of doing what I normally do, where I make one mold in a small box, I was like, why not make 4 molds in a larger box? And that way there, I can just pour 4 molds, wait for them to chill out, extract them, throw them in the curing process, and then away we go. Kind of makes more logical sense to me. So let's get you guys on the desk and we'll see what we got. All right, guys, let's see what we got in this box here. Gotta love the way I cut towards myself, eh? Safety third. No, I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with the weather. I asked the old hockey puck there if it's gonna rain tonight, and she said more than likely not, but I don't believe it. Anyway, we got, what is this? Value PETG silver, 1 kilogram. I bought 2 of these because they got really good reviews and I like to have a lot of material on hand. So this is also silver PETG, and thank frig my hot ends. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so I think I might take you guys over to the noisy part of town. I got all this shit everywhere. I really got to clean off this desk again. I really do. All right, so I need to extract the bolts. I'm gonna throw some light on the situation here. Is that a Phillips or is that an Allen key? That's an Allen key. One of these should fit it. I also need to 3D print the tool holder for this because using the drawer sucks. There we go. All right, let's loosen this off. Do I have a small container to put these in? This pill container will work. Try not to lose things. I'll just kind of stuff that under the camera. So yeah, to disassemble your printer, I already pulled the PLA Plus out because I was going to use that to make the molds because it held up fine for the swim baits. And that was something I wanted to do tonight, was pour some swim baits. And mind you, the mold I want to make, she is, oh Jesus, Murphy. You see what I mean? Like, it exploded everywhere. Oh God. Good thing that came off easily. Did it like permanently attach to the thing? Oh, there's PLA everywhere. That was a disgusting mess. And it completely flatlined my hot end. See what I mean? Like completely destroyed the hot end. That was a vicious print. All right. I need to heat up this thing, so let's get some power to it because you can only take this thing off when it's hot. Now, I don't need to heat up the bed. I just need to heat up the element. That fan sounds like it could use a replacement too. All right, control, temperature, nozzle temperature. Can you maybe stay out of the way here, bud? Nozzle temperature, get you up to 230. Let's go, cuz. We'll let that heat up. There's a lot of debris in this. I am planning on ordering the enclosure for this to keep the debris out. And just imagine what's going to be inside of this hot end when I extract this tube, if I can extract this tube. I ordered the new Bowden tube, which is why I was like, maybe I shouldn't bother fixing this. Oh, there she goes. Now the fan's actually blowing. Okay, that's gonna have to come off too. So my buddy bought the Dremel version of this of a printer. He doesn't have the problems I have, but he also doesn't have a hotbed on his, and he's kind of limited with what he can. Is there a way to lock on here? Can you lock the stepper motor? No? Okay, well, whatever. This here Bowden tube has got to come out, because I'm probably going to need to cut the end of it. I'm thinking you can smell, like, well, you can't because you're on the internet, but I can smell the smell of burning plastisol right now. And by plastisol, I mean PLA, because I know the hot end's just caked with the shit. It kind of smells like hot glue. And don't say, because essentially it is hot glue. It's not hot glue. It just sucks that you got to do this shit while it's hot, though. We're at 230 right now. Just gonna extract this bolt if it'll let me. The top part's not the hot part. This brick right here is the hot part. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. So how bad is it in there? Okay, let's get that hot end extracted. This is the right wrench for it, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, she is completely fried, plugged, destroyed, smoking like a chimney. Look at that. Can you see the smoke coming off of it? Jesus. Well, that's two hot ends that I friggin' shake and baked on this thing. I noticed they had some other kinds of hot ends for these. Okay, I gotta push that shit through somehow. Do I have that? Do I have a cleaning brush for this? Probably can't just use this, can I? There's a lot of smoke coming off of it, but that might burn off all the grossness. Because yeah, this Bowden tube here, she is plugged, which means I gotta cut it once again. Did that clear it? Nope. Did that clear it? Nope. Seriously? Is that backed up? I really don't care about this Bowden tube because I'm going to be putting a new one on for my print. Oh, Jesus. Dear Ender, update the firmware. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that worked. Sort of. Now, is that clear right through? I guess it is. That wasn't even on there tight. What the hell am I stuck on? Frig's sakes, man. Is there, do I have my multi-tool on me? Gotta get that PLA out of the extruder. Thought about buying an all-metal extruder, but I honestly couldn't see the benefits. Oh, please tell me that came out. Didn't snap off inside. Where's that pin? I have a really small, fine. Will you go in there? This might do it. I got a tiny little brass drill bit here. Just gonna push that into the hole just to see if it's clear. It is not clear. I'm not even getting it in there. I may have to disassemble my extruder. I really don't want to do that. However, the hot end stopped smoking, so I believe all the debris is gone. Let's grab this PLA plus here. Where the hell did I tuck it? I didn't. I just kind of broke it off and let it coil up on itself. Cool. I'm just going to try and force this through and see if I can knock out the other bit that's in there. I'm telling you guys, 3D printing sure is fun, but seriously a learning curve. Nope, there's something jammed in there. Shit. I need Jeebus. Don't try this at home. Alright, I need tweezers. Do I have tweezers around here? Yes, I do. What time is it? I don't have much time before I gotta go back to work. It's my lunch break, in case you're wondering. I gotta take that plastic top off of it. I do not have a choice. She's got to go. Probably these screws. I have a feeling, though, that even with extracting this, to take that piece of PLA out, it's not gonna be enough. Alright, that's not gonna work. Oh, I wish there was a way to lock the stepper. It could be so good if there was an option to lock stepper instead of unlock stepper. It'd be also really good if you could hold that like that forever. So I can push this piece of PLA right out of the hole. Like that. No idea where that went, but it's gone. Alright, now, we gotta get that Bowden tube reinstalled. Alright, so you need to go all the way in. Good thing what I print isn't long because how far did I push that through? First thing we need to do is reinstall a hot end. Where the hell did I put them? I will learn. I've already talked to a bunch of my friends who also do 3D printing, and they literally said the same thing. They've blasted through so many hot ends by doing dumb shit that it's a learning curve. You will figure it out. I gotta get this thing a lot higher. Once again, Ender put that was quite the mess it made. Quite the mess. God, you gotta do that quick. Doesn't take long for the heat to transfer, that's for sure. Just get the threads to start. And I can grab this little wrench and wrench it on. Okay, that much is said and done. All right, Get you down a little bit. Grab the Bowden tube, not the USB cable that I keep reaching for. Stab you in there so that you're tight. It's friggin' melting the Bowden tube. Okay, that's how you know your Bowden tube's in there to win it. Tighten that up, put the locky clip in, holds it for dear life. We'll install this black rubber thing covered in smut. Unless I can peel off the smut, that'd be kind of sweet. I think this is like a heat insulator so that the heat focuses. Gotta be careful because that brick is 220 Celsius. All right, that's starting to look like a 3D printer again. Let's go ahead and jam the Bowden, or where'd that thing go that I had that 1 second when I had it? This guy here. Go ahead and screw you back on here. I don't know why there's an O-ring on it. It's not like we're pushing water through it or anything. Unless that was its original intention, was to be used for water. And a lot of these contraptions use devices from other devices of devices. Can I say devices anymore? Probably. All right, so my question is if I bring this over here, is it going to stretch? Nope, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything attached to the hot end. So now I just need the wiring to cooperate with me. That on there. You go around back, clip. Oh man, I love for stepper control with this piece of junk. There we go. All right, where'd that little one go? What time is it? 12 minutes left. Am I going to be printing today? Probably not till after work, but I might be able to set something up. All I know is the mold I'm trying to make, according to the program, is going to take 96 hours to print. And I don't know why. Well, according to the printer anyway. Nope, you don't go here. You go on the other side. You're the long screw. Where the hell's the hole? Put some frickin' hair around it, bud. Okay, just going to start that screw. Grab this wee baby screw. Come around from the back. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's a 3D printer again. All cleaned up, brand new freaking thingy, ready to rock. I'm just gonna put away this PLA Plus because I kinda wanna try that PETG. Jesus, Murphy, this stuff is fragile. I just friggin' opened this thing of Plus too, but the end of it, because that was the end that got all friggin' frayed up inside of the guy. Where did those boxes go? Let me just check my time here real quick, make sure we're good. I still got 10 minutes. Apparently I took a late lunch today. All right, so let's grab a box of this Petiga. I'll have to look up the printing Petiga requirements. It says it doesn't need a hotbed, so man, I gotta take my garbage out. This is getting ridiculous. Oh boy. All right, this stuff already feels stiffer than anything else I've ever used. But they said this stuff is really easy to print with because of reasons that I forgot because I don't pay attention in class. So I'm just gonna go ahead and feed it through. We're still at 220 nozzle temp. Pinchy. Oh man, that just went straight in. Okay, are we getting any feed? We are getting feed. And it is stringing out straight down. That is what I want to see. Good. Good, good, good. All right, let's take all the stringy material off. Auto home it. Get off me. All right, back, pair, preheat PLA, auto home. Now this doesn't need a heated bed, they said. However, oh yeah, disable the stepper. No wonder why it broke off. When I say no wonder why it broke off, I mean the other print. All right, that feels good. We're pretty much there. So let's try back, print, swim bait mold, tune to 230. Bed temperature, we'll set it to 50, I think. Well guys, I'm gonna let that thing do its thing and I'm gonna check on it while I work. At least it's a bright silver. I'll be able to see it from afar and we'll see how she do. So there we go. Fix the printer. We'll see if it prints the swim bait molds. All right guys, work shift is done. This thing's still printing, but you can see one of the corners here is folding up a bit. There was something I forgot to read about printing PETG. It is highly recommended that you use a purple glue stick or hairspray on your build plate, not to offer more adherence, which for some reason it looks like I could benefit from more adherence, but to make it easier to remove from the build plate, because apparently PETG hangs on for dear life. So that's a thing that I forgot to do. So when this thing's done printing in 3 days, we're probably gonna have a fun time trying to break it off the plate. We might actually break the plate. They're 30 bucks for a new build plate for that thing. So anywho, I need some deodorant. The other thing is I didn't set this build up properly for PETG. It's meant for PLA. and there could be a problem with retraction. So we might have a stringy mess on our hands at some point in time, but I'm just gonna let her rip tater chip, and if there's like stringy messes in there, I'll just take a pair of scissors or something and clean it up. But right now, guys, I gotta head over to Canadian Tire. When Nikki comes up in a couple weeks there, she wants to try fishing. They have a deal at Canadian Tire on I don't know why this is a thing, but a ladies spin cast. Well, I told her, I said, well, I got some rods and stuff here you can use. And she's like, well, what if I want my own? And I said, okay, well, like maybe we'll get you set up on a spin cast because they're pretty simple to use. And well, you saw what I did with that stupid telescopic, right? And she's like, can I get a pink one? And I'm like, and I think she said it more to be like as a joke, see if it would annoy me. And I'm like, I don't know, let me check. And sure enough, Canadian Tire has a ladies spin cast. It's a Zebco, and it's on sale right now until tomorrow. Until Friday. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I looked it up, and it's like got a 4-to-1 retrieve, like a gear ratio, which is pretty damn good because a lot of the spin cast combos they sell, the return on them is like 2.8 to 1 or 3 to 1. So 4.1 to 1. That's nice. Well, here we go. There we go. Told him he's got to quit that smoking habit, but he doesn't listen to me. So yeah, I'm gonna go scoop that up before the sale's over, and then she can have that one there to play with. Because like it's got 10-pound line on it, all metal gears. It's not plastic gears like that one I was using that I hauled the pike in with. So all in all, it's not a bad little rig for getting the job did. I think it could be good for her just to learn on. And then once she catches a fish, it's either she's gonna like it or she's gonna hate it. Whatever. We're gonna go to Canadian Tire and scoop that up. I also want to go there and seeing how that mold's never going to be completed anytime soon, I'm thinking about picking up some swim baits because they restocked them. The ones I bought last night were not exactly awesome. Didn't quite do the job. They're kind of garb. It definitely feels pretty windy out here to go fishing, so I don't know. We'll see when I get back. I'll ask Google what the wind's like, because last night it was a pain in the ass to fish, but the night before it was the same windiness and we slayed, so it's like big time hit or miss on what happens. So let's go over to Canadian Tire, see a guy about a rod, and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, just got home from Canadian Tire, and let me tell you one thing here. Rods do not get any pinker than this. Look at this thing. All metal construction, pink as pink can be, friggin' Zebco 33. The return rate on it is 4.1, I already told you that. All metal construction, and it has a bite alert. So when the fish pulls line, it beeps at you. Right now it is off. I'm not sure how it works, but it works, and you can actually reverse it. So if you want it to be this thing on this side, you can just put the reel on this side. It's a Zebco 33. But there is going to be Nikki's rod for the next time she comes down, because she mentioned she wanted to try fishing, so I figure why not? For $25 she can have her own rod. It's a spin cast, so it's super easy to send. But something I want to do is go through my tackle, because I got a lot of soft plastics in there that are not really for this season right now. So I'm gonna go through this bag, clean some of this crap out. You guys remember when I poured the original swim bait mold and I poured a whole bunch of them in silver? Do you think I can find that bag that I poured? I have no idea where the hell that went. So let's come into the garage here. Oh, it'd be nice if I had a table to work on. Garbage can will do. Oh, Jesus. Garbage can won't do. Okay, I got to clear off some bench space here because this is a freaking mess. Because I'm going to use this area here to work and to organize my tackle. All right, guys, I'm probably not going to go fishing tonight, mainly because it's a 23 kilometer an hour wind speed. I only got 3 saucy swimmers left. Those things are juice. I haven't tried these Guggen Craws out yet. That'll be more of a summer thing when the bass are out biting. Got myself a pack of these leaders if I want to go pick on some pike. These things got some Guggen Lunker logs, once again, for bass in the summer. Thought about hooking these up last night and sending them out. Just some power bait trick worms. Good for bass. These were working awesome last night. This is the fluorocarbon line I bought to make leaders. These were also working awesome last night. Some jig heads. I'm going to put those in the container. These are the ones that Nikki got me for my birthday. That'll be good for summer. Couple spoons. These can go into a Plano box. This can go into the garbage. These are all strictly worms, right? You guys remember when I made these and I colored them light green? Yeah, they didn't quite hold their color. I'm probably just going to remelt these down and make them into something else. Thinking about just nuking these and remelting them down, then adding color to them and making them into something different because they're kind of garb. What do we got here? We got some finesse worms, which, I don't know, they're bass reapers. They're drop shots. Some more jig heads. I'm going to pour those into my tackle box. The worst color ever for a lure, brown. That'll be fine on a sunny day. These things look good, but it's just a look. Like, honestly, they don't flap. Not a big fan. Some more Senkos for bass time. Some Dollarama swim baits. And actually, funny thing is these worked pretty damn good. I caught a walleye on them. Don't need this in here anymore. 20-pound mono. I was going to use that for leader material, but like the kids said, and made a lot of sense, 20-pound mono will stretch. Here's the black and white swim baits. That'll be better on a sunny day. Down one of these guys because it actually worked. Skivinz Squad. I put a saucy swimmer on it. Haven't caught a fish on that yet. Probably try that one of these days. Garbage. And there they are. These are the crawfish. And there's one swim bait in there. And that's why my truck smells like garlic, is because that bag was open. Skivinz baits. What are these? Green pumpkin nuke punch. This is their new bait, and Logan gave me that in exchange for all the power baits he burned through of mine last year. Got one jig head left in that. We got two of these types of jigs, good for swim baits. That blade on the bottom disrupts the water column a little bit more. What are these? Bandito bug, because the bug is the drug, they say. More spoons that I'll be putting into a Plano box. I don't see the point in keeping these in the package. So that can go into the garbage, which needs to go out tomorrow. Got some more jig heads, some fireball jigs. I think those are the ones I got from Joss's shop. Some split shots and different types of weights. I'll hang on to those. Those can actually go in this top pouch. My measuring tape and some, I don't even know what the heck these are. Hook it through the nose and wiggle it around or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Is that all that's in there? Some stickies, EWG hooks. That's it for that pouch. Now I'm going to take my Planos out. So I have this one here. This is the Amazon swim baits. These actually did pretty good. I caught a walleye on one of them. Wasn't a keeper though. I got all these spoons here. These were not too bad. You need a light setup to cast them out though. All of my wide gapped hooks. Hang on to those. Garbage. Just going to get these Plano boxes out of here because there's a bunch of shit in the bottom. Really wish I had more tabletop space. It's like I almost need another bench in here. A freaking Typhoon spinner. Bunch of EWGs. More garbage. Random spoon. More EWGs. Getting ready for that spring fishing. Another spoon in a box. So I'll put that one there in the bag. Another spoon in a box. Some more of these guys here. These guys are actually pretty dope. Zip tie, because that's garbage. That's all that's in there, eh? All right. So this is what I want to do. These two things of hooks, they can go back here. Always good to have some hooks. Okay, I'm gonna take that, lean that up like that. Gonna grab one of these Planos and I'm gonna fire all these spoons into it. All these free roaming spoons. Get these damn things out of here. What is this? Tiny little hooks. You can go back in the hook pouch. That's the jig head storage. Okay, so let's go ahead. Grab these jig heads. Pour them in there. More garbage. Fire them in there too. Same with these jigs. I don't know why I bought so many jigs. Apparently I expected to run out or something. I only snag like 2 to 3 times when I go out. Like, it's not too bad. It's a shame. One of my best lures is this guy here, and I can't even fish it where I go fishing because it's too deep diving. She bottoms out on the first crank. She wants to go straight down. All right, garbage, garbage. I'm gonna take these thumpers out of the case too and just fire them in here. I like these kinds. These thumpers with the little spinning blade on the bottom. They, on a day like today, like if it wasn't so windy, I would totally take one of these out to the lake, put a swim bait on it, and just send it out there. And that little blade would make so much disturbance in the water, it would inspire a bite. Something like a spinner bait. All right, these hooks, put them in the back pouch, away from the Plano boxes. I think that's all the jig heads I have. You know what I'm thinking is this spinner bait and this spinner bait, these two Typhoons, I'm gonna put them with the hooks too, just so they're on their own. Garbage, garbage. This jig head can go in here with the rest. All right, all that's empty. Garbage, garbage. Sometimes you just gotta do this, guys. Just sit down and fix your tackle. It's pretty bad. It gets pretty, like you just end up accumulating so much crap. It's not really crap though, it's good stuff. Like I bought, so I can't help myself, I'm a glutton for punishment. What the hell's all liters? I'm a glutton for punishment, so I picked up some power bait paddle tails, the power swimmers, 3 and 3 inch. These guys will be going in the front pouch. And I also grabbed some power bait ripple shad. We don't even have shad in our lake, so should be 10 out of 10, pretty effective. And because I didn't realize how many jigs I had, I picked up a pack of jigs because I'm freaking stupid or something. Dump those in there, good enough. Your garbage. All right, put these fish here. So these planos are pretty much organized. Skivinz Squad hooks. I tried these out. They're pretty dope. I'll grab these Skivinz and these stickies. Put them in the back pocket. I don't need crawfish yet. You know what? I'm gonna grab one bag of creature plastics, just in case. You never know. You might go out there and sail out a shot and something bites on a creature or somebody there swimming with creatures. These things I'm not gonna bring with me. These spoons, I got enough on me so I can leave these here. If I decide to bring these out, it'll probably be if I'm using the spinning rod because I cannot sail these out. I can send them out on that stupid bait caster back there with the Zebco. That thing will do it. But I cannot use these on my traditional setup. I don't want to bring these. I need a shelf just for my baits. Take a wall and put some nails into it and just start hanging shit. Cabinet wall back here. This guy right here, I should just start hanging my baits off of it. That way there I'd be a little bit more organized. What did I just kill? Okay, that's not coming, that's not coming. I'll grab these, they can come. Come with me if you want to swim. Tempted to grab the big craws. I'm probably gonna grab the big craws. The Guggen thingamajig, the zinger. I'll throw that in my back pocket. One day I will catch a fish on this. I should just go out one day and just not do nothing but fish the zinger and try and instill a bite. Okay, this color sucks, so it can stay here. These things suck, so they can stay here. These things suck, so they can stay here. This is not the time of year for this crap. I'm gonna grab the power bait. Gonna grab, I will grab one bag of Senkos. Yeah, just in case. I'll leave these ones here, the Skivinz. These are my homemade ones. I've yet to catch a fish on these, but when the season's right, we will. The bass were out last night. We'll try this. Now, where did I put those other, did I already load? I already loaded them. That's gonna make it a little bit easier to maneuver around in there. Honestly, these shamus, I'm almost thinking about just melting them down and making them into something else. So where did I put my other remelt? Right over here. So we can just remelt those down. And these guys here, I'm gonna put them in here with the planos. Because you never know. Sometimes you want to throw swim bait. Now I'd love to know where the hell I put all the silverfish that I made. Because you remember when I made those really silverfish? I can't find the bag of baits. I have no idea where the heck they went. I thought I left them over here in this pile, but no, it's just these things here, these things here, some Senkos. Is it underneath this thing? No. Some Senkos and a bunch of garbage. Definitely not over here anymore. You know, I could put all my baits in this filing cabinet probably. Why don't I just do that? That seems more efficient. Gets them out of the way. Finally, guys, they're used for filing cabinets. You can use them to store your baits you're not fishing with yet. Just remember where you put them, eh? All right. Oh, I want to put that fluoro shield in there just in case I need a leader line to catch walleye. But soon shadfly season starts, and well, when that starts, everything turns off, so. Well, except for bass. Bass will usually eat. They're pigs. But, yeah, we'll just chuck all this stuff right into the filing cabinet. Worst case is once I get my truck camper set up going, Oreo and I can just take off on some weekend, head up north and find a body of water, set up camp, and hang out for the weekend, and just fish some body of water. Bring some food, in case we don't catch anything we can eat. By we, I mean me, because Oreo can't fish. Not because he doesn't have his license, it's because he's a dog. There, put all that shit in there. I'll bring the saucy swimmers with. Like I said, we're not going to go fishing tonight for the key reason of, hey Google, What's the current wind speed?
In North Bay, the wind is currently blowing at 21 kilometers per hour from the southwest.
For that reason right there. 21 kilometer per hour winds does not sound fun to me. From the southwest, mind you, but that rock is going to be a saturated mess. So, this is all packed up and good to go. You know what I might do until that bait caster shows up? Is I might grab the telescopic... No, I don't need it. I got my bait caster. I got this here telescopic. I think we're golden. Like, honestly, Chippy just came out from over there. He had the whole garage. He comes in front of my feet and then he takes off out the garage. I'm telling you, man, that chipmunk is stupid brave. Mainly stupid. All right, so we got the ultimate fishing bag. It's a little bit lighter with less bullshit in it. Kind of sucks on the back right now because I put the hooks in the bottom portion and that's what's resting on my spine. They're not stabbing through or anything, are they? Oh no. Okay, that's what was stabbing through. Friggin' piece of sharp metal. The bag picked it up off the bench. All right, I'm gonna go throw this thing back into the truck. Tonight is not a workout night. That much is certain. I'm trying my buddy's new workout where he does something one day, something the other day, a day off, something one day, something the other day. Like you do a bro split and you do part of it on one day and then part of it on the next day and then you take a day off in between and then you rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. And weekends are free. You don't need to work out on the weekends for recovery because you don't make gains in the gym. You make gains when you recover. Did I turn off those lights? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Perfect. Freaking perfect. Well, I think I'm gonna go do a little video editing and try and decide what I'm gonna do for supper. I might head over to Independent Grocers and grab some more chicken thighs. See this door's swelling, guys? Check this out. Really? This door's swelling so bad it's hitting this thing. This house is falling apart. All right, let's go check on that print and see if while I was gone it decided to explode and spill its guts everywhere. I have a feeling that's exactly what happened because that's always what happens when I don't pay attention to it. Nope, it's still going. It's doing some weird shit though, but still going. There's the bottom of the bellies and there's the paddle tails back there. This is gonna be a sweet bait. Oh hey guys, how the frig's it going? It's like 10:30 at night and print job's still going. Throw some light on it so you can see what the hell's really going on here. So you can see like it's working, sort of. You can see the crevices for the swim bait body and where the tail's gonna be, but one of the concerns I have is the fact that it's lifting off the plate. It's really warping. That should hold on, hopefully. Probably not. Let it go all night. Hopefully it doesn't wreck another hot end. If it does, I got 9 more left, so we'll deal. Just gonna send it, right? Just gonna send it. I'll clean it out with some sandpaper. We should be fine, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna let that do its thing. I gotta let Oreo out. I was just chatting with Nikki there from like 7 o'clock till now, so 3.5 hour phone call. Well, kind of got broken up because call kept disconnecting. I blame Rogers. Anyway, I sent her a picture of her new pink fishing rod. I'm like, if you wanted it any pinker, I have to get you a Barbie doll one, and those ones suck because they're tiny as frig and they're meant for children. Go figure. To be fair, I don't know how hard it is to cast out those Barbie rods. Like those kiddie poles. You know the ones I'm talking about? Like you can get them in Frozen, Batman, Spider-Man, Barbie. I don't know who makes them, if they're Zebco or if they're Simply Fishing. I'm not sure. So I'm sitting there chatting with Nikki and all of a sudden I'm like, I can smell this like hardcore skunk smell coming in the window. And I'm like, holy shit, is that a skunk? And then my neighbor yells over, no, somebody's smoking drugs. And I'm like, thanks. Oh my God, I hate that game. Ever since they friggin' legalized marijuana in Canada, you literally play the game of skunk or hippie. And 99% of the time it's a skunk. And 1% of the time it's a freaking hippie. That's what I call potheads. Oh, just so stinky. But like I couldn't tell. Like even last night when we were fishing, we're sitting there fishing and all of a sudden I look over and I'm like, you guys smell that? Like, is there a skunk nearby? But a boat drove by and they were both just smoking joints. Just freaking reeked, like straight up mall dope. Like, come on guys, pull up. Anyway, that print job says it has 21 hours till it's done. Let's hopefully it succeeds, even though it's warped as mother frigger. I'm still gonna send it. Like if it works, then sweet. Don't know why it's warping the way it is, but apparently you're supposed to use like purple Oh, that reminds me. You're supposed to use hairspray. Does Nikki have that hairspray here? Did she take that with her? Son of a bitch, I think she took it with her. Dang it. Oh, wait, what's this? Instant freeze hairspray. Nice. Oh, Nikki, if you're watching this, I might be using this here for... Wait, does this smell or anything? With jojoba and sea kelp. Extreme hold hairspray. I might be borrowing this so I can print better molds with PETG. Because apparently hairspray, wow, way to go, Adam. Hairspray and or the purple glue stick, they recommend spreading it on the build plate prior to printing because apparently it gives like a better hold or some shit and you can peel off your mold a lot better. I don't know. Either way, tomorrow they're calling for better weather. It's going to be cloudy, but the wind's supposed to be not as bad. I might let her rip tater chip tomorrow night. Just send it till they bend it. I got some new baits to try out, so I figure frig it. Why not give it a go? See how she rip and maybe catch a tater chip. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore, but I'm speaking and words are coming out of my mouth. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. It's friggin' 10:43. I usually get to bed around 11:30. That gives me a whopping 7 hours of sleep, which is pretty decent. I do say so myself, though. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns? Down below they go. Super happy that I got my fishing bag all organized. Super stoked that tomorrow's Thursday, so that's pretty decent. Theoretically, when this video comes out, tomorrow is Thursday, so that's pretty awesome. Until next time, guys, live it to win it, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.